Hey guys, Shadnee back with another process video, and today's video is part of Miranda and Lisa's Christmas Memories Hop. It's 12 days of Christmas starting today. Today's day one, and it leads up to Christmas Day. And each day will be a different prompt. I am going to try to join in as much as I can. But definitely, you guys know I'm not going to be able to make it every single day. So today's prompt, day one, is Here Comes Santa Claus. And I have this really awesome picture of India with Santa Claus, and she was freaking out and not happy whatsoever. So we're going to document that and take the sentiment Here Comes Santa Claus more as a threat in this case, because she does not want him to come get her. So the first thing I've done is I pulled out this it's like a pale pink with a corally red pattern. I'm so sorry, it's like 12:30 at night here, or in the morning, I guess, technically, but everyone just went to bed, so I was gonna hurry and do the voiceover before going to bed myself. I pulled out this pinkish colored background paper, and this will be my main background. I mean, like, it will be the solid piece, but the piece right here that I've taped down all over, it is a wood grain from that Starburst I did a few days ago. It's just one of the scraps from it. And it had this nice, like, subtly diagonal line across it. And I thought that was kind of fun and wanted to just kind of use that as part of the design. And, but I wanted to enhance it just a little bit and just do something to kind of along that edge. And I found, in digging through my supplies, I found this pom-pom border trim. So we went ahead and used that and lined it across that edge, and that just gives it a really fun pop of red and just a good texture and dimension. So behind my photo is very small, and it is a picture of a picture. I don't know what happened to this actual picture of India being scared to death of Santa, but I somehow managed to snap a picture of the picture before somehow losing the picture. But it works out really well. I think it's a really cool thing, and it was while we were still at the North Pole Adventure, which was the place where we saw Santa that year, or every year usually, but that year as well. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. We were still there, and you can kind of see Phil in the background as well, which is kind of funny. You can see the train, and Phil has like a Spider-Man shirt on, so it kind of just gives a nice little background touch to the time. So I thought that was kind of neat. The photo is small because it wasn't a great photo, and you guys know I like to scrap smaller photos anyways. And so I really wanted to use this Santa Claus 6x8 paper from the Hey Santa collection, but I just didn't want, oh my gosh, I didn't want a whole lot of that paper showing because I didn't want to take away from the background that we've already created here. But I still wanted you to be able to tell that there was little Santas all over it and all that. So I went ahead and added that down here just as a strip, and then added a torn edge across the bottom. Behind my photo, I have a layer of vellum. It's like pink with little plus signs vellum, and then a layer of pattern paper as well, and a layer of fun foam between the vellum and the pattern paper. That vellum is from, what's it called? Pretty Little Studio, sorry. Totally blanked on the name. That is from Pretty Little Studio, and if you get on their website, you can order their products from other places as well. But if I can stop yawning, I can tell you this really cool thing. If you get on Pretty Little Studios website itself, they almost every paper on there you can buy as 12 by 12, 8 by 8, a clear acetate sheet, or vellum, which is really cool. So I ordered a bunch of vellum not that long ago. Their vellum, when you get it printed though, it is not 12 by 12, it is 8 by 8. Just a little FYI, just in case you didn't know that. But this is one of those. So right now what I've done, I pulled out just a little journaling card from Felicity Jane and the awesome, amazing stamp set that I just got from Kelly Stamps. Or whenever I made this layout, I had just gotten it. I've had it for a few days now. But if you've not, if you don't follow Kelly, she makes all sorts of cool stamps, but she has just the perfect amount of like snarky, funny, like, you know, my style. So it's really, I was really excited to get this stamp set. There's so many funny little sayings on here. The one I stamped down the side there, like vertically, it says the most stressful time of year, which fit perfectly, you know, with the photo because India is obviously very stressed out in the photo. And if you can't tell, my daughter is also wearing a Wonder Woman leotard. It looks like a swimsuit, but it's a leotard. It was from her. She was Wonder Woman that year for Halloween, and she wanted to wear it, so she wore it. And she had leggings on, and then put it over her leggings, and then I put like a sweater over her, so she looked like Christmassy for photos. And then during part of it, she stripped the sweater off and just ran around with a Wonder Woman leotard over her leggings. It was actually really, really hysterical and very much her personality. So I have plenty of pictures of her in her Wonder Woman leotard. Actually, I just made a layout tonight of her in her Wonder Woman leotard playing in the fake snow. It's hysterical. So the other stamp that I stamped down here on the journaling card, it says #memories. I did end up messing up because I tried to double stamp that most stressful time of the year. It was a user error, but thankfully these journaling cards are double-sided and they're not the same on both sides, but the front looks like the front of the card and the back looks like the back of, it's like a library card basically. And so I just flipped it over and used the back. It was not a big deal, thankfully. So the gold word phrase stickers I have here to the left, those are from Rosie Studios. Is that what it's called? Rosie? Yeah, Rosie's Studio. Sorry. And it just says brave. And then the Killin' It is from Simple Stories from their, it's like Asher and Kate, I think, collection, something like that. It's one of their more recent ones. They're puffy phrase stickers and not puffy, foam and cardstock. And I just thought brave and Killin' It because she is, you know, facing her fear of Santa. Not really. I mean, she's terrified and does not want anything to do with Santa in this photo, which is hysterical. She has never had a problem with Santa. Ever. This is the only photo I have of her screaming hysterically. She screams literally every year we see the Easter Bunny, her entire life, every year. But Santa, this is the only photo I have of her, and she usually gets at least 2 photos with Santa each year. I only have this one photo of her screaming with Santa, so I thought that was hysterical. Then I add some little tiny phrase strips up here at the top. The top ones say Santa's coming and naughty list. So I thought those were kind of funny. And then the ones at the bottom, there's one that says holiday cheer and then oh what fun and smile. I also add this little sticker that says nice or naughty, and it's got like the naughty part already checked on it. So I thought that was kind of funny as well. And then from here, I just go in and add a ton of embellishing. You guys know that I like all my sprinkly bits and all the little doodads everywhere all the time. So I do go in and add lots and lots and lots of that. I did forget to mention, when I went to adhere my photo down, I did go ahead and trim with scissors a couple of those pom-pom balls, just the ones that would be behind the photo, just because they would have made it stick out too much, and I didn't want to add that extra dimension when you're not even going to see the pom-poms behind there. So we just went ahead and trimmed those off. And then I pulled out this wood veneer from my shop, and it says, "Don't get your tinsel in a tangle." And that was just kind of perfect for India. Obviously had her tinsel in a tangle because she did not want anything to do with Santa right then. I will go in and add my journaling on this yellow library card, but I went ahead and did all my embellishing before I added my journaling, just because I didn't know that I really needed a lot of room for journaling. I'll write in as much as room as there is, if that didn't sound like a real phrase. But anyways, I will go in and just add whatever. But I wanted to make sure I got all the embellishments, because I've started, whenever I'm working on a layout, I go through and I kind of decide what I want to use. I've done this a little bit in the past, but especially the last maybe 2 weeks, I go through and I put all the things I want to use on the wax paper and like kind of set things aside that I specifically want to use. So I am trying to go through and use all those pieces, because not because I set them aside, but just because I love them all for this layout. So I wanted to get them all on here. So I am trying to just overly embellish, not trying to overly embellish. I just am overly embellishing because that's just what I do. And then I will go in and add my journaling at the end. Not traditionally, I was going to say traditionally. Usually in the past, my journaling style is to write on little white strips of paper, and quite honestly, I just gotten really lazy and I just don't want to glue each strip of paper down. So I have been trying to incorporate more journaling either directly onto my page or onto little journaling cards like this in the last few weeks, just because I don't want to glue all the little pieces of paper down. I'm just lazy. It is what it is. But I still do really enjoy getting my handwriting on my layouts. I think that is just something that's kind of special. If India does end up wanting my layouts in the future, I mean, not my layouts, my scrapbooks in the future, then it's something I think will be kind of meaningful, that it's my actual handwriting on the pages. After this, I just added a few of the wood veneer from my shop. They're little, what are those called? Little word bubbles that say ho, ho, ho. And I add a couple of those around. I add some of the wood buttons with the enamel or epoxy pieces in the middle from my shop as well. I pulled out some Felicity Jane products. I got a bunch of stuff on really, really, really good sale back at Black Friday, and added a bunch of stuff from there. Some little felty hearts from Whimsy Fox Crafts, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, want to chit chat, anything, please leave me a comment below. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and please go down to the description of this video and follow the links for all the other awesome ladies that are joining in this hop today. So there will be different people every day, but today they're all of the ones for today are going to be linked down in the video description. So that is my final layout. Here's a nice little up close look, and have a wonderful day. Happy scrapping, guys. Bye.